Hey guys, it's Juan. Welcome back to my channel. So, for today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about my top 5 New Year's resolutions for the year 2020, which is next year. So, my first one would have to be a little bit nicer with people and to like tone things down in the sense like here's the thing guys, like I'm a nice person, but like I'm that kind of person that like if any little thing triggers me, like I tend to like explode or whatnot. So like just to like be a little bit chill with like any kind of situation that could roll around, and like just calm down in general. So the second one would have to be control my attitude, because oh my god, you guys, let me tell you something. I don't have an easy attitude, and like I'm that kind of person that's like I try my best. Literally, I really do try my best for not every little thing to bother me. And and like the thing is, you guys, is that I'm that kind of person that that one thing really does end up bothering me. So like sometimes I feel like I end up lying to myself. So like I'm trying to work hard to like not really lie to myself when it's things like that, or that I say that I'm gonna do something and then I end up not doing it. And like I remember for many years I would always say it's like, oh, I'm gonna do YouTube, and it never really did happen, because like either I never had the motivation or I thought of it too much. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm going for it. So that's that. Like just to control a little bit my attitude with people, because I really do get too explosive and too impulsive, and it's usually because not because it's because the thing is, you guys, is that like I'm that kind of person that I'm not a devil, and everybody who really knows me knows that I'm not a devil or demonic or whatnot. But the thing is like is that like it's not that I have anger problems, because I don't have anger problems. I don't really tend to get angry. I just tend to just say things, and like I vent and I ventilate my emotions too much towards people. So like I would have to say that. And the thing is that I'm that kind of person that's like I don't get mad to be like, oh, I'm mad at you forever. It's more of like, oh my god, I can't stop laughing. It's more of it. It's more of I just didn't like what you did, and basically that's it. But like I'm not a mean person. I'm not cruel. I'm just that kind of person that's like when something goes on, like I always take it the wrong way. Like there's times that like yeah, that like I would fight with one of my friends or whatnot, and then they even stop talking to me, and then it's like, oh, now I really know that you really don't know me. But when it's my family, they know me so well that's like I'm like, that didn't work. And sometimes what sucks is that like usually when I ventilate my feelings in like this weird way, like people tend to like get so confused. They're thinking that if I'm fake or not. If I'm not fake. But anyway, and they can think whatever they want to think. So my third New Year's resolution would have to be is to focus more on my goals, and to not, and in some way I it sounds a little bit selfish, but like just to focus on my goals and to be a work hog, because especially now that I'm only 20, almost 20 years old, like um I'm basically being a work hog. And usually like at this age it's normal to be a work hog, whether you're succeeding in school and you're just like doing so well in school because you really want to be that doctor, or you really want to be that nurse or whatnot. Or if you're a person like me who is going through all of these crazy breakthroughs, that even Like even some other YouTubers have done it too. That they used to work at, like, I don't know, like a Target or whatnot, and they were battling paying rent or whatnot, and then now because of their successful career, now they live in like a mansion or in like a really pretty house or whatnot. So like, I've realized that if you don't work hard, especially now, your life just gets harder later on, and it will eventually pay off. Like a perfect example is we have people like Steve Jobs. That Steve Jobs, he dropped out of Harvard, and at just the beginning, he was almost my age. He was 20 years old when he was already starting to think like what to do with Apple or whatnot, and then eventually create this amazing company and to make these crazy inventions that, even though he did drop out of Harvard, but not everybody who's a college dropout doesn't, just because you dropped out of college, that doesn't mean that you're not going to succeed in life. That is so untrue, because like we have people like him in human history that look at him. He was the human being who killed the CD player, and thanks to him we have like a digital device where you can keep thousands of songs, and you carry around your little music library with you anywhere you go. You can like listen to it in the car, in the plane, and on the train ride, like literally anywhere, even in a supermarket. So that's that. And just chase for your dreams, like, because life, they take you onto this crazy journey to see if you really do want to do that. So that's how come it's okay that things are hard in life, because life teaches you, and they make sure if you really want to do that. Okay, so like, don't lose motivation or whatnot. So my fourth New Year's resolution would have to be to live more in the fullest. Like, in the sense, is like, even though we're all gonna have bad days and like tragedies or whatnot, but like, to like remember that tomorrow's not promised, and to just live, be happy. Like, don't let things get to you. I try my best to not let things get to me, and I don't know how easily they get to me, but like, I always try my best, even till this day, and moving towards in my life, to not get things come to me and bother me, because it's like, you only have one life, and just live to the fullest. Like, if you're in the mood for a can of Coke and some pepperoni pizza, go for it, because you only live once, you guys. And my final and fifth and final New Year's resolution would have to be to not to cling on people so much, because like, what this year was also teaching me is that if someone really does love you and care about you, they'll find a way to constantly communicate with you and to meet up with you, and even in their busy schedule. Because like, that whole work excuse, you guys, like, let me tell you something, that's so invalid. Because let me tell you something, it's illegal here in the United States. I don't know about in other countries. In the United States, to work every single day in your life, that is illegal. So like, if someone pulls off something like that, that's when you know that they're uncreative, and that they're just lying to you. And also, like, to not cling on people so much. Like, if someone doesn't want to talk to you, if someone doesn't want to be around you, just let them be. Because like, there's no point of being so impulsive or whatnot, because if they really want to talk to you or whatnot, they'll eventually talk to you. One day they'll eventually talk to you, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, in 5 years, in a few months, in 10 years, 20, or maybe even 30 years. You just don't know. So like, to just not cling on people that much. Don't be so impulsive like I was, and they'll come for you. Even that bully that you had in middle school or high school, who knows if that person will come back to you or be like, hey, or like, you just happen to click or whatnot. Because let me tell you something, like, there's some spirit around there that he does what he does for a reason. Because like, if there's some people that they left your life permanently, it's for a reason. if they had to take a break and then they'll come back, they'll eventually come back. just 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 let the wind flow and see where the wind takes you, and you'll eventually see what happens. You'll eventually find out the full tea. So that's all what I have to say. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it. Go like, comment, and subscribe down below, and see you till next time. Bye.